And we're back. Oh, they're all sad that Black was not willing to shout out a good luck to them. You know, he does it at 45 seconds, okay. So to go over the lineups, we have Kurokai playing the Chen, we have Black on that Lone Druid, Thata playing the Templar Assassin, Alex on the Jakiro, and Paz playing the Darkseer. And then over on the DD lineup, we have Link Chu playing the Anti-Mage, Calculus on the Nature's Prophet, Soxka on the Chaos Knight, Rise on the Venomancer,
30 seconds to battle!
Wisp again. And it looks like I'm not dropping any frames. And Rise hanging out in this mid lane, so are we going to see a duel? Yeah, it looks like we're going to have an Anti-Mage.
The battle begins!
So it looks like we're going to see a Venomancer Anti-Mage in the mid lane here. And then the Crit and Shoxka Wisp Chaos Knight lane. Just going to guard this illusion and then pick it up. And we're going to have Calculus actually in the off lane. Interesting. Nature's Prophet, not ordinarily we see him in the jungle, but he can function quite well in the off lane. Going to try and use these treants to pull the wave on through. And then we're going to see for Mouz, Black and Alex both in this bottom lane. And Thata in the mid lane with Kurokai nearby in the jungle. And Paz playing that off lane Darkseer. Stream in 5. Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames or anything, so. So if you've not seen the stream, well, as I said in the chat, refresh. So this should be a bit more of a desirable line setup for DD. They've got an Anti-Mage who should be able to farm decently well. Up against this Templar Assassin, we do have a Heartbeat Storm coming through, doing actually some pretty sizable nukes.
Denied.
Up against this Anti-Mage, he's going to have to back up a little bit, beat tangos. And this is some cute play from Kurokai here. One single creep. Normally we see... ordinarily we'll see the Cyclone, but
denied.
They can instead do this. It's a very short cooldown. Does 140 damage initially, which is pretty sizable. So it does just over 100 once you factor in the natural magic resist. We'll bring up the last hits and denies. So we've got 9 and 7 up against this offlane Calculus, who only has 1. And now he's just picked up his second one. And then 9 and 4 for this TA up against Link on the Anti-Mage, who is only at 6 and 2. Unfortunately. But as far as experience goes in the off lanes, we have Paz sitting at about 2.5, and Calculus is going at about the same. Looks like they're actually making a play onto him, but he's going to be able to surge away. Chaos Bolt's going to come through, only 1 second.
Poor top tower.
Are they going to dive this? Yes, and Chaos Knight manages to pick that off. Shoxka picks up that first blood with a little bit of a dive, thankfully. Neither of them
top tower
took
is
all that
under
much
attack.
damage.
Come.
And they actually got a bunch of regen sitting on the courier here, just for when Link needs it.
Denied.
Stop it.
But Thata just, that Sideblade is doing work. Doing a ton of bonus damage when combined with that refraction. Calculus looking to interrupt some pulls here with the treants. We're going to see a dual breath on him, and he's going to start taking some right clicks. Ice Path is going to go out. The bear, he's going to try and TP out, and I think he's going to be fine. They did not have the root yet, so they unfortunately wouldn't have been able to use that. Another Reality Rift, 3-second Chaos Bolt. Are we going to see them go for another Tether? He's going to have Surge in 1. And they're going to have to back off for this, but they're going to constantly be pushing pops out of this. Templar Assassin activates a DD rune and just going to start pushing this like crazy. Uphill miss, actually. But does alright. We're going to see an Observer placed on the high ground here so that they can keep an eye on this anti-mage. He has his Ring of Health, so he'll at least have a little bit of in-lane regen. But not much he can do. Templar Assassin, in the meantime, got complete rune control. And it's just going to look to take over this mid lane. If we look at last hits, we got 25 and 14 on Black, and then 22 and 9 on the Templar Assassin. And Anti-Mage has made a bit of a comeback. He's 14 and 3, but still a little bit behind.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shoxka actually sitting really low. Brings himself a bottle and a salve. But he almost dies to this Ion Shield creep. Now we'll see him pop both the salve and a bottle charge. Spike his health up nice and quick. Oh, and we're actually going to see that salve denied by a single ranged creep. That is really unfortunate. He still had probably half of that at least. Now he's going to have to use even more bottle charges. And now that we see the level 3, 2 points into that Ion Shell, he's definitely starting to pump out
my thanks.
Quite a bit of damage, and people are telling me the in-game sound is a little bit too high, so I'll crank that down ever so slightly. There you go. This anti-mage is getting absolutely crushed. Not necessarily crushed, but he is taking quite a bit of damage. Didn't go with a stout shield.
The Dire's poor top tower. Can its end be drawing nigh?
And we're actually going to see them go in on the Darkseer again. He's going to actually pop Ion Shell, and hopefully
Dire's top
that
tower
plus the tower.
is under attack.
And Shoxka will most likely... No, he barely survives with 5 health. And in the meantime, Chen goes down to the Venomancer.
Dire's bottom tower
Well, goes down to Creeps. But they did get a kill on the Venomancer as well. And it looks like TA manages to pick that one up. Finds yourself a DD rune. And went phase boots, bringing himself a wand and a TP scroll. Black already starting to put some damage in on this tower. And thank you, Turek. If it's still a little too loud, please let me know. I'll bring it down a little bit, but I think it should be at a decent point now.
The Dire just
looks like Darkseer is just
attacking
giving up on
Radiant's
this.
top tower.
Top tower, he's going to try and come mid. No, he's going to head back up top now, I think. Perseverance picked up on
Radiant must
now.
summon the spirit to defend their top tower.
And Black is able to just absolutely free farm. So he has a Hand of Midas on the bear already.
Radiant's
And
top tower
we'll have to see
is
if he goes
under
with that
attack.
double Midas build. Just absolutely accelerate his farm like crazy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Double Ion Shell, it's going to push this wave out. Give them some more room. Looks like they're going to make a big push onto this bottom tower for the Dire. Calculus really won't be able to stop this. They're actually going to get a nice path on him, but they can't really do anything else to stop him unless they can get a Dark Gold net.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's just going to TP out. They'll clear up this creep
Dire's
wave.
bottom tower is under attack.
And this tower is not long for this world. Between all of the Skeleton Warriors and the Demolish, easily
If
goes
you
down.
were Dire's bottom tower,
And they might
you
even
would
make
have fallen just now.
a push onto the tier 2 as well. Just get some free damage in that,
Dire's
why
bottom
not?
tower is under
Especially with these
attack.
Skeleton Warriors, they're expensive. Dual Threat's going to go through to clear out the creeps as well, along with the Treants.
Dire's
And the
bottom
Liquid
tower
Fire
is under
slowing
attack.
this tower down, allowing them to push for even longer. And are they just going to let this go? They do have Glyph if they want to pop it, but
Dire's
there you go, there's the
structures
Glyph.
are fortified.
We're going to have Venomancer coming as
Oh, cover your eyes.
over
Dire's
bottom as
bottom
well.
tower is taking a drubbing.
I think they're just going to go ahead and take this.
Dire's bottom tower is
There you
under
go.
attack.
Black
Dire's
gets the
bottom tower
last hit on
has
that.
fallen. Don't shoot the messenger.
So that's a big influx. I mean, I guess it probably brings it about even. Actually, no. You see even the Radiant. Still, despite the 2-kill advantage from DD, they've got an advantage. Dropping a side trap, kind of in, well, it was unfortunately in tower range. But dropping a side trap just to keep an eye and make sure that nobody is hiding in this little patch of trees. And I think TA just picked up something. Unless that was, no.
The Dire just can't resist attacking
Bringing boost to
Radiant's
himself.
top tower.
DD looking to do a little bit of a counter push, take a tier 1 of their own. But I mean, they don't really have the huge damage that is Chen with a Dark Troll Warlord and Bear with Demolish.
Come!
Radiant's
Tranquil
top
Boots, no, looks like he's just
tower
going to
is
go ahead and
under
save
attack.
for the Relic. Just one hand of Midas is fine for him. I mean, we sometimes see the double hand of Midas just to, you know, for fun, basically. Templar Assassin bringing herself some stuff. Just, she already has a phase boost. That boost for somebody else. Maybe Chen. No, he's got his Arcane, so I don't know. Boots on the courier for somebody, though. Or no, that was just that is Dota messing up. Is what that is. So it looks like they're gonna group up, try and take this tier 1 in the mid lane as well. Venomancer already starting to lay out all these wards to try and slow this down, but I really don't think they can do much to stop this. Liquid Fire coming out and let the right clicks commence. Refraction allowing
Dire's
Spada
middle
to
tower
tank this
is
a little
under
bit.
attack.
Darkseer gets the last
Dire's
of
middle
that.
tower has fallen.
So that's
Not
3 towers
my
already.
fault.
3 towers. Actually, I'm gonna turn off. I'm just gonna switch myself to the default. I do have the Storm Spirit, but he is a little noisy for casting. And they're just gonna go ahead and take Roshan. They do have a center to tank this up. And along with Bato with a double damage, and actually they're gonna try and catch out Link.
Radiant's top
But he manages to
tower
blink
is
into
under
the
attack.
Ancient Pit. Are we gonna see a rumble? We do have 3 members of the Dire team rotating around. But I really don't know if they can stop this necessarily. Treants do spot it out. And Mouz is actually going to keep going with this, I think. No, they're just going to back off. Figure that it's not worth the risk if they get Galed and then be Poison Nova.
Radiant's top
Or,
tower
okay,
is under attack.
as soon as I say that they're giving up,
Radiant structures are fortified.
they prove me a liar by going straight back in. This is where most likely your next engagement is going to be. And there you go.
Roshan has fallen to the
They just let them basically take it with no real contention.
Radiant's
Shoxka picks
top
up his
tower is
Vanguard.
under attack.
Looks like he's just a big fan of going that tanky. Chaos Knight instead rely on Anti-Mage for the actual physical damage. Chen working on his mech. He's going to pop Hand of God just to cancel some of that damage out. He knows he won't really need it for any big team fights, so might as well just use it to keep themselves nice and topped off. Nobody has to go back to the base. And how is Black looking? He's got 4,000 gold saved up. So he's... he has enough for that relic. And he's already on his way to the actual physical radiance. We might even see him just save up for both. He's swapped to
Radiant's
that
middle
ulti
tower
form
is
just to
under
give
attack.
himself some more tankiness while he farms. Benno looking to do a little bit
Dire's
of
top tower
push with
is
these
under
wards,
attack.
but unfortunately they help.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And in the meantime,
You came too close
Mouz
to
takes
the
this tier 1
secrets.
top as well. They're hunting for Calculus. They want it. He's going to drop a Sprout.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, the Ice Path just a little too late. I don't know if that would have actually hit him. But they'll say, oh, okay, fine. We push all the opposition out. So we'll just defend our mid tier 1. See some more
Radiant's
TPs
middle
coming in.
tower is under attack.
Shoxville's just going to TP out, and everyone else is just going to disperse to the winds.
Double damage.
Looks like he is... So Black has Radiance finished at 14 minutes. That is going to be a huge pickup, and now he's just going to start... he'll start looking to pick up some bigger items, like an Assault Cuirass, maybe even a Mjolnir, and just look to do some big damage in team fights. When you pick it up this early, against some of these squishier heroes, we're going to see a side trap popped. Vata does have his Blink Dagger. Unfortunately, now he's caught out a little bit. Reality Rift is going to go through, but he's going to be able to just get surged and run on out. Black has the Radiance on the Bear now. Going to send that off to heal up and then just call it back, and they're going to look to do a big push mid now. And, I mean, they do have a decent amount of counter push between the Venomancer wards and the Treants to help tank that wave, keep it pushed out. But here comes the Bear with the Radiance, and it won't kill the wards,
Radiant's
but it'll
top
kill
tower is
everything
under
else,
attack.
and it killed very easily. See Chikiro choosing to skip that level 1 Macro Pyre, and instead they're just going to look
Dire's
to chase
middle
into
tower
this,
is under
maybe
attack.
go for... Oh, first hit Entangle, but unfortunately Wisp manages to tether,
Radiant's
and they'll
top
just be
tower
happy
has
taking this
fallen.
tower instead. And, I mean, look at the damage by this Bear, it's just insane.
Dire's middle
Anti-Mage
tower
just finishes
has
his Battle
fallen.
Fury. But he has basic
Radiant's
boots, that's
bottom
it.
tower is
Doesn't
under
have
attack.
wand, doesn't have anything else. Meanwhile, we have Radiance finished and another 900 gold saved up on the Lone Druid. He's got his Tranquils finished as well. And they're already starting to front there. The damage being put out onto this tier 3 is just insane. They're going to pop Glyph, and I think try and team fight this. He's going to shift out, pop those Tranquils. Oh, actually pop Salve. Willing to let the Bear die. Resummons it. We're going to see Hand of God go out. Fata is in a bit of a bad position. Aegis is going to be popped. But I mean, if you look at the Radiance, Venomancer has almost died from Radiance alone, I think. And maybe a couple, like, right clicks. Calculus is going to get caught by an Ice Path along with a Side Trap. He's going to drop a Sprout. They just want to get this tower down. That is all they want. So there you go. Black manages to pick that last hit up. And now with the tower down, now they can start looking to dive and team fight. They didn't want that fairly high source of damage to be still around. Alex is going to get caught out. 3-second Chaos Bolt on him along with a Mana Void. So they will pick up that hero kill. Fata is going to get Reality Rifted. Crit actually gets first hit entangled and torn down. And they can just chase after. Black gets a double kill. Triple kill from Black. Bear's probably going to go down. So they got another 60 seconds where they kind of have to back off. They don't have the Bear up. In fact, they'll probably wait for him to resummon the Bear and then wait an additional period of time for the Bear cooldown to come up. But he has 2,600 gold now. And Mech popped on him. He's going to shift out and pop those Tranquils. Give him more of a percentage heal. So we'll see him maybe go for like a fast Assault Cuirass would be the most likely. And no, he's just going to go ahead and buy a Maelstrom, going for that Mjolnir. And just buys it outright. As far as other item pickups, we have the Mech and the Arcane Boots already finished on Shen. Looks like he's got a Basilius. Probably going to go for a Vlad's. And in the meantime, we have Templar Assassin with 3,500 gold saved up. Black actually gets caught out here. He's going to go down. But can they escape? The relocate does teleport them out, but Calculus is probably there. Vada manages to pick that up. More than likely going for that Desolator. Pretty common transition. Either the phase or the treads into Blink and then Desolo. Just to give you some even more of minus armor and give you some quick, easy damage. Especially when combined with like the bear. That bear is going to be clubbing you for so much damage. And thankfully, Black had spent most of his gold before he actually went down, so he didn't really lose very much. And there you go, Deso finished on the Templar Assassin. In the meantime, Anti-Mage has finished his treads, but other than that, not really a whole lot. Nature's Prophet has picked up a Hand of Midas and a Bracer. Just trying to jungle, get some items up. Chaos Knight, I mean, they're all kind of going for like bracers, some cheap health, cheap stats, and just so that they can try and stay relevant into this game. Bear has been resummoned, and the Maelstrom has been placed on the bear as well. Black coming back. They want to try and push down these racks. They want a team fight. Especially with this Desolator, their damage is just going to be insane. And if anyone on DD really gets caught out,
Radiant's top tower is under
they're
attack.
probably not going to last very long. They go Side Trap onto the Wisp. Phantasm is popped by Shockska, but it's only level 1, so it's only 1 elite. And in fact, it's going to get torn down. Vacuum to pull Shockska back in. The Centaur stuns. Venno goes down. He manages to pop off his Poison Nova, but Hand of God heals them up. That's going to be racked. And there's not much that DD can do. They managed to pin in Alex with a Sprout. But I mean, they still lost their racks. 21 minutes in, and in fact, we're going to see Mouz rotate on up here. Break down this creep wave, and they're going to start pounding into this tier 3. Look at the damage, it's just insane. Shockska, Realurus, Kurokai, but there you go. That's a double kill. In fact, there's 3, and DD just calls GG. Moral of the story, you don't like Black Farm. That is basically all that you have, like all that can be said. English is hard. I don't think it's Link calling out, please no. But I don't think it would be a stream of mine if I didn't screw up talking at some point. But there you go. Disconnects are coming out. That's a second set of racks at 22 minutes essentially. So I was Blightwind. I hope you enjoyed these couple games. I will do my best to get a replay of Game 1 done. I'll see if maybe I can catch B-Ballin at a later date. Get a VOD done for that.
Dire's middle tower
But
is under
this was
attack.
Game 2. Mouz takes both games in very commanding fashion. This was Gosu League Division 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out GosuGamers.net for all of your gaming needs. They've got information on basically any game you're after. They have League of Legends, StarCraft, Heroes of Newer, Dota, I would prefer because, you know, it is probably the best out of those two. Diablo 3, they've got a couple others. And go ahead and check me out on Twitter, on twitter.com/BlightwindDota. Blightwind_Dota, sorry. Follow me on Twitch here, twitch.tv/Blightwind. For those of you watching within Dota 2 itself, check out my stream. And please follow me on YouTube, Insidious, INCEADUS. For those of you watching the stream, I'll also bring up the overlay that has it at the bottom of the screen as well, just before I shut the stream off. Just need to do 3 mid next time to shut down the bottom. So there you go, Ancient is gonna die. And I'll let the score screen come up so you guys can check that out. And Black, only 680. It's not the highest I've ever seen him, certainly a very high gold per minute, but it's not the highest I've ever seen. He kind of didn't farm all game, kind of got his radiance, and then just started fighting. But there you go. That was game 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me feedback in my chat. Please leave if you want to send me Twitch messages or something, as long as it's, you know, constructive criticism on how I can improve myself, changes you would like to see to the stream, changes you'd like to see to my casting style, whatever it be. But now, Alt-Tab, bring this up, change it to that overlay. So there you go. That is